Such an overwhelming one. Once when I stand to testify before, I used to be so teary. I used to cry a lot. I'm a living testimony. Last year, around July, I had a very serious complicating condition. I was diagnosed with cervical lymphadenopathy, wherein there are tumors in the interior of the neck and the exterior within the isthmus and the windpipe. These are all the thyroid gland for doctor. This mass was growing at a pace wherein breathing became difficult. These tumors had passed stage 4, and they were oozing pus, and they were also bleeding. I was so sick, I was hospitalized for 2 months. I became like a skeletal figure. My tailbone was growing out. My skin was very dark. It was like a living dead, like a living corpse. And I was given 2 weeks to live. And when they noticed I wasn't dying, I was also given 1 month to live. All the cells in my body were dying. My Botox was just bones, and the skin was hanging down. Very cold, like someone that wasn't alive. And then I remember the first doctor I was seeing, he told me, "Victoria, I want you to accept that life is limited." I said, "No, Dr. Tony, my life is unlimited. The Bible says I shall not die, but I shall live to declare the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living." And by the grace of God, I was connected to another doctor, a well-renowned doctor in Entebbe in Uganda. He's Dr. James Martin Kalule. And I remember when he looked at me, he sent me to do an endoscopy. He seems very worried. And the last thing the first doctor told me was, "See you in heaven." I looked at him. I said, "No, you can't go to heaven, but I shall not die." I told him, "I'm going to walk out of this alive. I don't know how, but God will send a way." And the first day I saw Dr. Kalule, he opened a sachet of this. I just saw this small purple sachet.